Hello guys, and today we have a 2002 Daewoo Nubira. The Nubira was Daewoo's mid-size sedan, kind of like their Corolla or their Accord, something like that. Because they had the Lanos, the Nubira in the middle, and then the Laganza, which was their top luxury model. This is a 2002. This is the final model year Daewoo was in America. For a Daewoo, it's actually pretty clean. Just gonna take that Daewoo badge because I love Daewoo. Yeah, sorry, trying to show the whole car here. It's a 2002 model year. I looked at the door jamb though. It was made in July of 2001. Somebody already got the front Daewoo badge. That was not me, unfortunately. This one, I actually know a little about, this specific one. This was listed on Facebook Marketplace for around $1,000. It disappeared pretty quickly, and then it was listed once again for sale for around $1,000. And then it disappeared a couple months ago. And now it is here, unfortunately. A real shame. Daewoos are not common. Original Daewoo radio. I always love the way those look. Manual transmission too. Very rare to see one with a manual transmission. They made the majority with automatics. And then the manuals, they were cheaper, but more reliable. So, no owner's manual or literature. Nice warning right there. Got yourself a Daewoo clock. Nice Daewoo steering wheel here. You did get a tachometer with this, unlike in the Lanos. You'll see right there, only power front windows, manual rear windows, and I don't know what that tab is right there. I'm guessing automatic locks, which this probably does not have. Actually, it definitely doesn't have it. That's exactly what that is, power locks. Here's the rearview mirror. Maybe it had issues with the ignition. I don't know. This looks like a brand new part though. Yeah. They tinted the windows on their Daewoo. Can't imagine why you would need to do that. No one's gonna steal it. And this is coming from a guy who loves Daewoos. I know that they're shitty. Nice cloth seats. Pretty comfortable, actually. You could get these with leather, but the leather was just atrocious. The leather was like vinyl. It's like Ford F-150 vinyl. As you can see, crank windows in the rear. They only roll down that much. It's like the original Dodge Neon. Except this is actually a little better. I don't think there's any other car that has as bad of a rear window roll down system as the original Dodge Neon. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the rear window only rolls down to like here on the first gen Dodge Neon, and they all had crank rear windows. So if you ever see one in a junkyard, test it out. This one appears to be a base model, as if that wasn't apparent enough. They all came with radios. Every single Nubira, Lanos, Laganza came with a radio, at least in America. I'm not talking about Europe. In Europe, obviously they didn't, but oh, I pushed this in for the video before I started the video. Now it won't come back out. That's a shame. Nice ashtray here. I don't know why, but I'm just obsessed with like ashtrays in cars, in cheap cars. It's like they have such small amount of features, but such a big ashtray with this lovely opening system. Now that's probably because the overwhelming majority of these cars were sold in Eastern Europe, where they smoke religiously, but that's besides the point. These dash panels always warped. On every single one of these, you'll notice that this is warped, unless it's like a super clean one. These always are kind of warped. As you can see, a little bit of warping there. I don't know if this is from warping or... No, somebody just messed with that. Okay. Nice lights here. Can't move them. All the sun vents are broken off. Nice Daewoo logo. Let's look at the build date on this car. I've been talking so much about it. So there's the VIN, the full VIN. For some reason, on like every Daewoo in the 2000s, this is in the way. On the second gen Nubira, which America got as the Suzuki Forenza and Suzuki Reno, this door thing, hinge, whatever it's called, is blocking this. I don't know why all Daewoos had that. I don't know if the Lanos has it. I don't remember. I've seen a Lanos though in a junkyard. I forgot to check. But yeah, weird that on both generations of Daewoo Nubira, this is blocking this card. No clue why. Hood is already open, so let's take a look. On D-Tech, it should say D-Tech on the engine. I don't know how to open it. Oh, it's just open. Okay. Oh, jeez, that's a high hood. Yep, D-Tech. I would make a V-Tech joke, but everybody who has ever talked about this engine ever has made that exact same joke. It's just not funny. I love how, like, look, I saw a Laganza in a junkyard yesterday, or 2 days ago, and I love how they just brand everything in the engine bay as Daewoo, 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 Daewoo. My Subaru, my 96 Subaru, does not have that. It just has, like, nameless parts. Heat shield of some sort right there. Look at it, it says Daewoo right there. All sorts of, they're proud. They are proud of their car. And honestly, I love these Nubiras. I love these Nubiras so much. The Daewoo Lanos is my favorite of Daewoo's offerings here. I just really like the way they look. Oh. Let's get this out of the way so we can close the hood. Which does not latch, but I guess that just means it's can't be locked, or I don't know. These door handles always fade on them. It's just, they're pretty cheaply made cars. But what I will say, and a hill that I will die on, is that these are reliable. Oh, and look at it, it has the key. I didn't even notice that. How the hell can I get the key out? Is it a Daewoo key? No, it's just a copy. Or maybe this was the original key. It's only got 101,000 miles. So this very well could be the original key. I'll put it back in there in case there's any other Daewoo Nubiras that need parts. But yeah, these are very reliable. You'll see Lanoses, and I know that they're reliable because you'll either see Lanoses in junkyards with like 10,000 miles or like 50,000 miles because they're just donated to those charities by old people, and then no dealer wants a Daewoo, so they just sell for scrap value even though they're perfectly good running and driving cars. And these Nubiras, though, I don't know how reliable these are. I know the automatic transmissions are not the best from what I've heard. I can't verify, but this one has the manual. But I know the Lanoses are at least very reliable. Laganzas, I don't know. Overwhelming majority of Laganzas were automatic. They did make some manual ones though. Just very, very few. But yeah, that concludes this overlook of 2002 Daewoo Nubira, one of Daewoo's last cars sold in America. Oh, fun fact, I'll just add this in. In Puerto Rico, in American territory, they sold Daewoos there for an extra 2 years. They started a year earlier in 1998 for the 1998 model year, and then they stopped in 2003 for the 2003 model year. So if you go to Puerto Rico, you can get a 1998 model year Daewoo and a 2003 model year Daewoo if you look hard enough. They did start selling Daewoos here in the States in 98, but it was late 98, so all of them were 1999 model year models. And yeah, oh, and they also got some colors. Unique colors that we didn't get in the States, like a nice lime color. Nothing interesting in the trunk. It looks like a piece of the exhaust. Some shitty wheels. And yeah, rest in peace, Daewoo. Gone but not forgotten.